What's going on, YouTube? So today we're gonna do 5 things that, in my personal opinion, I don't like about this truck. And not this truck sitting here, but the 90 to 98 Chevy CK 1500s. The C's are the 2-wheel drives, the K's are the 4-wheel drive. This is a 4-wheel drive, but they look the same. Everything's the same for the most part. So number 1, the factory ride height. These things sit so low factory that they don't sit much higher than a car. And even with a 6-inch lift, it's still just, it sits good. It's got a good stance, but I would love for it to be 3-4 more inches higher. And the thing is nobody makes bigger than a 6-inch lift for these things. You kind of have to do something. You kind of have to have it specially done.
Unless you have to big more tires, it lift up to at least right here.
So number 1, the factory ride height. Number 2 would be the lack of power. This has got a 5.0, the 5.0, the 305, whatever you want to call it. This ain't, and they're severely lacking on power.
The second, these lights are new, I think.
Yeah, they're severely lacking on power. Even the 5.7, the 350, they, in these years, you know, in the 80s and the 90s, they just, the government and car companies, they just severely cut power on these, on everything.
And Daddy talked about he bumped into stuff. His back got bumped into something, and we bumped into a mule right here someday.
Yeah. And so 1, the ride height. 2, the lack of power. 3 is the lack of a 3rd door and the amount of space, or lack of space back there. So my youngest here, say hi, Bear.
Hi.
So my youngest fits back there and fine. The older ones, they not got much leg room, and I'm not very tall, and they don't have much leg room. So
But I do, because I'm the littlest. The littlest always don't have that much thing, so it has all the big space if it looks big, but not big to the big person.
right, it's not big for the grown-ups, or even the 10 and 11-year-olds. They're not got much space. Number 4 would be
Daddy.
just the age of it.
Daddy. And number
So
5, can I talk?
when you're driving a 96, there's upkeep on it, you know, things it's this is almost 30 years old, so something's constantly, you know, needing replaced, fixed. A lot of it's been replaced, but you still get different things that are going out. You start to have some problems that, you know, old things get. You know, we're gonna have to switch out the headlight switch and the turn signal switch, because they're both starting to act up. And number 5 is I hate. There's nothing on this truck, nothing about this truck that I hate except for one thing, and that will be the fuel injecting system. they put the fuel injectors inside of, underneath of, whatever, the intake. So you have to completely take the throttle body and the whole top intake off and all of that to replace the fuel injectors. And it's something called a spider injector. So it's a pain in the butt. It's at minimum, doing it your fastest, it's a 6-hour job.
Yeah.
And I've replaced them twice. The first set lasted 25 years. The originals lasted 25 years. So that's a big up for them.
The second, number 5. The little kid, and we talk about the fit, but big kids, they don't have that much space in the back. So that's why sometimes I sit in the front and the big kids sit in the front. Or we can just sit in here, but sometimes there's police back here. We're not police back here, but that's why I need to lay our head down. The second.
He telling y'all our secrets, y'all. Sometimes I let him ride in the bed of the truck.
Yeah,
and as we all know, you know, I grew up riding in the beds of trucks, you know, so, but, you know, you're not allowed to do that no more, but I like to have my kids experience some of the things we did. And so sometimes I do let them ride in the bed of the truck. You know, I tell them, you know, you see the police, you put your heads down. But, yeah, the fuel injection system, I had to hate. So like I said, the first set lasted 25 years. The second set lasted about a year. And the EGR, because you know that the EGR on these, they go from either your exhaust manifolds or your headers, whichever you got or put on there. I've got headers now. But from the exhaust manifold up into the intake. And the gases that came through that, for some reason, the second set that I put in there, or the first set I put in, the second set that was put in, the first set I put in, the second set that was in there, right, the exhaust gases just coated them with just all that gas and soot and all that, and killed them, burnt them up, like they look melted. And so this is the third set, the third fuel injector, spider injector set that's been put in, that's in there, and it's a pain in the butt. And that's our 5 things. Bear wants to say one more thing to you.
So, the second, the thing that makes this bigger is these tires. They're kind of big. The second, there's really not, like I said, to do in this truck. Except if something actually just accidentally do something instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is my one last thing. Okay, so that's mom's truck, that's that truck, and then that's my other dad truck.
Your other dad?
Like my other dad truck.
You mean your dad's other truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't got no other dad, fool. Yeah, he said that's his mommy's, huh? The black one's mommy's over there,
Yeah.
huh?
And
That's a
then the
Dodge.
white ones,
And then the
my
white
dad.
ones. What truck's that? Huh? What do we do in that truck?
No, I truck.
Yep.
Oh, there's when the police come right now.
No. What's Daddy use that truck for?
To go to work.
To go to work. That's my work truck. That is actually provided by the company that I work for. So I am responsible for it. I drive it. I'm the only one who drives it. But it's not technically mine. So,
Yeah,
but the kids, you know, kids see it. It's my truck. And then we got the new one sitting back there,
Show my hands,
which we won't.
That still be trying to let me drive.
We won't be driving until we get some stuff done on it. So, number 1, factory ride height. Number 2, lack of power. Number 3, just being an older vehicle. Number 4, lack of third door and or space for the children back here. And the thing is, this is a 96. They didn't have the third door. 97 came out with the third door. When I bought this, I couldn't find a 97, and I really wanted one of these. So, we got one without it. Number 5, the actual one thing I hate about this truck is the placement of the fuel injectors. They are a pain when you have to replace them. Now hopefully, with the price of them, because they're not cheap either, it's like $600 for the injectors. I don't have to replace them again, if ever, but for a very, very, very long time. So the next video will be coming up will be the 5 things I love about this truck. And that'll be 5. I could go on a list of things I love about this truck. Look, 5 things I don't like about the 90 to 98 Chevy CK 1500. Until then, like, share, subscribe, leave some comments, some thumbs ups, all of that good stuff, YouTube. Come on, let's get this algorithm, you know, kicking and everything. We're trying to get some sponsors and some stuff for the truck. So
one more thing I want to say, guys. This ride really can take care of truck and stuff, and maybe just kind of make a way to make everybody fit.
Yep. Take care of your. He said, take care of your truck.
Yep.
And find a way to make everybody fit.
Yep.
All right, YouTube. We love you. Be safe. Have a great day.